Okay, it started raining the first time I tried to do this video, so I'm trying again. So this is the purple kind of banana leaf, I think, canna lily. And this is what I used to grow just here is the purple leaf. So both have starchy edible tubers, and I think they're both beautiful. I did have to put this around it because the chickens kept like eating them. So honeysuckle. That's my box of leaves. I need to put it in a trash can. I need to clean up the backyard for real. Okay, so I got a new mum called October Beauty or October something. And it's supposed to be like a kind of a peachy coppery color. And then that is a cafe ole dahlia. I've heard about him and seen him for years, and I've always wanted to grow them, but I just never did because every time I try to buy them, they were like $20-something, and I'm like, no, thank you. Ginger's greenhouse has, she's where I get most of my small starts, and look, it already has grown so much since I got it from her. But anyway, she had it for a really reasonable, I think it was like $8 maybe. So I got it from her, and then the dahlias I planted last year are coming up. This is one of the ones I planted this year that kind of got hit by the frost. I think that's a yellow, butter yellow, or a white mum. I can't remember because I had two of them over there and only one of them survived. The chickens have kind of turned this edge into like a mess. We're gonna have to level this out. But this bullseye rose is beautiful. It's not caught in the fence. It's just growing up, and hopefully I can get it to kind of grow towards this fence. A couple of things have grown through the fence, and I'll need to pull those back. This dahlia is also from last year. I can't remember the names, and I planted some dahlias that haven't come back, but it looks like this one is coming back. So maybe all my dahlias are coming back. I don't think I planted one here. I think I just left the mum. Oh, look at that weed, guys. That's a nutsedge. So we'll see what my dahlias look like this year. We did put some rabbit manure on here. It just looks like there's a deficiency for this blueberry bush, so I'm gonna keep fertilizing it. Guys, the squirrels kill me. Oh, I didn't get the nut. And this, I like this. This is a perennial jewel of Opar, but it makes like a tuberous root, and if I leave it there, it'll just keep getting bigger. We are getting blackberries. We got some rain this morning. We'll get some more rain probably this afternoon, so that'll be good. I don't know what this is. So this cauldron holds water, so I can't plant anything useful in it. So it's just kind of a bog, and I don't know what this bog plant is, but it's been here for 2 or 3 years. I just leave it. Nothing else will grow there. Might as well have something in it. I just love these blackberry flowers. It was so pretty. Slightly pink, you know? And then turn into beautiful berries. So I see some new growth, this red growth coming in on the Eden Rose, and there's definitely a lot of loss of the foliage right here. I don't know if it's that I can spray it or because it's just gotten old. Like this just looks kind of like old, so it may just be that I need to trim that up. I don't really know the maintenance schedule on a climbing rose, so this is like a volunteer zinnia. There's several of those, and I realized that I planted a wild, like a, I don't know what they call it, a wild forest phlox or something like that, and then tall phlox, like a tall garden phlox. So that's kind of nice. 2 different colors. I forgot what this, I think it's called rosen weed or something like. It looks like a giant black-eyed Susan as far as I'm concerned. I had an echinacea here that the chickens got in and screwed up. All the chickens now know they can jump the fence, so they're just gonna stay in their like 12 by 12 run unless we're out here with them, so we can kind of keep them out of here. But the mahogany splendor keeps showing out these beautiful blooms, and there are calyxes on here, so I'm kind of hoping that I see some seed heads so I can grow this next year, since it's like a more manageable cranberry hibiscus as far as I can see. I really need to trim this jelly vine. We were gonna cut the dead stuff off the top, but then we saw that and we were like, no, we're gonna leave it. Volunteer zinnias from last year's zinnias. You know how much I love last year's zinnias, so I'm just leaving them there. I will fully regret leaving these ones close to the path, I'm sure, but I want to see the color. Okay, so chicken messed this stuff up. I'm gonna fill this area in and kind of level it out so we can plant some stuff in here. But the 2 origerons are looking good. We need to weed over here for sure. That is my dragon fruit. to stand over here so I can get a good shot. We just moved it out. It likes to be in the shade, not too much sun. Looks like it's feeling like it got a little too much sun, but I mean, it is what it is. It has to adjust. We put it out yesterday before all the rain comes, so it would be like overcast. That's the point. This fancy dead nettle is spreading. I could see some weeds I need to grab here. We need to weed this whole area, but the bees can get a little feisty. So we got to put the suit on and do all that. Pyrethrum daisy's kind of leaning probably towards the sun, but it's still here, still doing well. That columbine, cannot wait to see the flowers. Again, this is a Jewels of Opar. There's another name for it. It puts up these beautiful pink flowers and is perennial in my area. And it looks like there is a Virginia creeper back here. We do not want the Virginia creeper. Do not want that coming back or living here. Actually, let me grab this and just toss it somewhere not a bed. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I gotta get in here. I gotta remove this tape and, you know, kind of just keep the weeds pulled back and out of the garden. So that's kind of hard. Because chickens get in here, they spread like this. Stone crop shouldn't be in this far in the bed. Anyway, so my Malabar spinach looks a little, I don't know. It's growing, but the leaves just look damaged somehow. I don't know. So I had a phenomenal, hi Bubba. I had a phenomenal lavender here and a beautiful echinacea there, and the chickens dug them both up. I got replacements from Ginger's greenhouse. The reason I got the phenomenal lavender is because it's supposed to do well in our hot, humid summers and live through the winters. So we'll see if that's true. All of these green beans are come up. I need to like push them and tuck them in so they'll actually start climbing this fence. The bay laurel, look, so happy to see these two new stalks coming up, and also it's leafing out up here. So hopefully it'll continue to leaf out up the stalk. If not, I'm not going to cry though. We have these two coming up. The self-heal is looking nice. Hopefully it won't like go too crazy. It is in the mint family, so we kind of got to be aware, right, or of it spreading too much. So the sweet tea vine is still here. Looks like, hold on, you can't see, that's too far away. Looks like some new growth is coming in. And then I got a second one again from Ginger's greenhouse right here. So between the two of these, I'm really hoping that I can get the sweet tea vine like up. I don't know if that is, I don't know. I feel like that might be one of my katuks right there, that little stick coming back to life, but that could just be some super wishful thinking on my part. So I'm not gonna say that's what it is yet. We're gonna see. I broke off the flower stalk that was growing on here. I have plenty of French sorrel, don't need any more. I believe that is a Babington leek. We'll find out when that flower head opens. If it's a flower, it's elephant garlic. If it's a bunch of bulbils, it's a Babington leek. That's how that goes. The fennel looks amazing. I hope it grows and spreads. This tree collard is looking great, and so far so good on no pest damage. I'm really hopeful that this mesh cover is gonna work, is gonna be good enough. And also this fence that Hubs put up for the asparagus really is effectively holding back most of it. I could see a couple I probably need to cut that have gone outside of the little fence area, but for the most part it is doing the job I want it to, which is I wanted to be able to like look back here, get back here without being attacked by all the asparagus fronds. The Spanish needles, that's them right there, they kind of blend. They're growing, so we're gonna see how it goes. Like, this is why you can see how thick and full this carpet of stone crop is. Now it's an edible stone crop, but I don't eat it a lot, and it's about to go into flower, and it gets about 6 to 8 inches tall when it's really going after it. So anything I want to plant, I just essentially have to rip it up and then plant into it, and that's what I've been doing. So the purple leaf canna, I planted a couple bulbs here, have not come up. Don't know if they rotted, don't know if they're just slow because it's not as sunny here as it is over in the first place I was at with you. Not sure. These are the Florida betony with little grub-like tubers that are edible and will absolutely take over everything. So it's all just like survival of the fittest over here. I think these actually are elephant garlic because the flower heads don't look like they're full of bulbs, but I could be wrong. Until they open, you just never know. Okay, so we definitely still have some creeping cucumber seedlings. They look good. I I have fertilized them with some rabbit urine yesterday. And then these guys also got fertilized. They're really slow growing. I don't know if I planted them too close. Like, I don't know what to do. Maybe I should take one out. Let me take this one out. Okay, so like just slightly less crowding, but anyway. The blueberry transplants, that's one of them. They are looking so good, guys. So good. Gooey berries are looking great. The bumbo beans, like, they've made it, right? They're flowering. These guys are gonna start growing up here and flowering. They just gotta reach tall enough, right, to hit this. And these are Cassie's purple pod. This one is hitting it. I've tucked all the rest of them to where the little tendril is at least touching. I gotta tuck that one, but if I can get them touching, right, a vertical thing, they will generally wrap themselves around things if I can get them touching. So we'll see. That's the plan, Stan. Okay, so yeah, by the end of today, I expect maybe that one won't because it's being feisty, but I expect the rest of these will wrap themselves. Actually, you are going to wrap that way. Will wrap themselves around these and then start growing after it. The spotted bee balm's still looking good right there, and you can barely see the Spanish needles right there amongst all of this stone crop. And like I said, the stone crop is going to go into flower. It makes these yellow flowers every year, and if I don't do anything, they just make more. So it is what it is. It was not my desire to have stone crop all over here. The chickens kind of made that choice for me, and I'm just making my peace with it. The pear tree has hit above the fence line. I'm just very happy about that. I don't know what to do about this. I cannot have more of these little guys running around. So definitely got to get the flowers cut off again. I had a spotted bee balm that's dead. I think the chicken dug it up. But here, right there, is a blueberry baby that's going to be fine. And I was getting concerned, but most of the marigold seedlings have like stopped being yellow and started being green. So I think they're going to be good. I think they'll be okay. The pomegranate looking good. This dahlia is starting to leaf out a little better and look nicer. There's another blueberry bush right here and one here. That blueberry bush, that's the only one of my cuttings that actually made it. So the rest of them kind of died. But I've got another edible canna coming up here, and this is a annual lemon mint, horse mint, whatever you want to call it, that's self-seeded here and here, and I think another one over there. And I'm leaving it because they make beautiful cut flowers. They smell amazing, and I don't mind having them. Now I am going to take some time and tuck these beans in closer to that fence line so that they'll start growing up that fence like I want them to. But other than that, really happy. I mean, I wish the chickens hadn't gotten in, but other than that, I'm really happy.